The likely successor of the now dead ISIS leader has also been killed. President Trump tweeted this morning that the, quote, unidentified replacement to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi has been terminated by U.S. forces. The White House did not clarify which ISIS leader the president was referring to, but a State Department official says a strike did kill Islamic State spokesperson Abu al-Hassan al-Muhajir in Syria. Well, this comes just 3 days after al-Baghdadi, the most wanted terrorist in the world, was killed in a U.S. military raid in Syria. There are reports that al-Baghdadi was given a burial at sea and afforded religious rights under Islamic custom. So what's left of the ISIS caliphate in Syria and Iraq? Well, neither side has really acknowledged their leader's death. So let's talk about it. Joining me now for more is our I-24 News diplomatic correspondent, Mike Wagenheim. And Mike, thanks for being here. You know, first, what more do we know about al-Baghdadi's takedown? I mean, he was really just kind of cornered in a tunnel, right?
That seems to be the prevailing story coming out of the White House, is that indeed he was tracked down through this tunnel. Again, there was no, Donald Trump went through the play-by-play of this operation, but there doesn't appear to be any video that's been released yet of this operation, so we don't know the facts as they've been laid out so far. But beyond that, we know that this second strike on the ISIS #2, the spokesman, Abu Hassan al-Muhajir, was coordinated between U.S. forces and the Syrian Democratic Forces about 100 miles away from the strike on al-Baghdadi, which shows that there is still coordination between U.S. and Kurdish forces, even after the U.S. backed away from protecting the Kurds about a week and a half ago. So still coordination in the area, and the U.S. apparently still playing a role, which has much greater significance.
Sure. And, you know, President Trump really taking a victory lap on all of this, kind of taking the credit for it. But as you point out, he had a lot of help here. I mean, his Syrian forces, Kurdish forces, even Russia, right?
There's no doubt. Listen, you can go through the same thing with President Obama. And the strike on Osama bin Laden is here. There's credit. There's enough credit to go all around, not just to the presidents for pulling the trigger, but obviously to the brave men and women who carry out the operation, to those who put their lives on the line to get them their intelligence. So plenty of credit to go around. It's just a matter of who's going to take it at any given moment.
And then I guess the concern is that people kind of get complacent about ISIS, and that you know, thinking that the terror network is dead. That may not be the case.
It's probably not the case, and I think that's what military advisors and security advisors are trying to push through to the president. You can strike at the figurehead, which was al-Baghdadi, although it doesn't appear anymore that he was really involved in the day-to-day planning, more of a yes or no type of guy. In fact, it will now likely fall to a gentleman by the name of Abdullah Kardash, who met al-Baghdadi in a U.S. prison back in 2003, known him for about 15 years. He's a former Iraqi military officer. He served under Saddam Hussein, and it's likely at this point that Kardash will take the reins, though nothing, again, has come out officially from ISIS and related media.
All right, diplomatic correspondent Mike Wagenheim.